I think it's one of the things you said right off the top was that Alpha 2 came out swinging, right? Right off of phase 1, you know. And the hard part right off the bat, the hard part with phase 2 was the server merge. That is still affecting the server the testing experience to this day. The choice to eliminate that server and merge has plagued phase 2 even to this day as a frustration point. Because of the experience that it's now brought. I think what you see a lot of is people playing a testing phase like a launch phase. And you're watching people go so hard. So hard. And here we are, you know, coming up on 3 months into phase, I think it's, was it going to be January, February, 2 months into phase 2. And the fall off is already happening. Like a month and 3/4, right? And I think it's just that people are treating this game like a launch title. Somewhere along the lines, it went from being a test title and a testing phase mentally in the way they're playing to this thing is launched. And that in my head is absolutely creating a lot of burnout. Like when I say on the show, it's important to me personally to always have an off game. It's for this very reason, to help avoid burnout. And another thing that we've said behind the scenes numerous times is we have set our cruise control, well, except you during that first 2.
I was not on cruise control.
Like we have, overall, we set our cruise control at 30 miles an hour and have left it because this is a marathon and not a sprint. And if you treat it like a sprint, you're going to burn out. You're going to be done. Like, it's just what it is. And so in my head, dude, at least as a starting point, people are treating it like a launch title, and they shouldn't be.
Yeah, and I think you hit the nail on the head, because I think people we've joked about it before. We've completely joked about it before. I no longer feel that it's a joke. I feel that it is just a fact. And so let me throw this, I'm just going to rapid fire throw this question to you, but why do you feel like people are treating the game like a launch title?
I think it's because the game has a lot of great hooks that hook you in. And it's the first real MMORPG contender that's not something that, you know, like maybe it's not like quote unquote a real thing like you've seen with other MMOs, or it's the first. Oh, okay, maybe this is it. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a swing. It's the first MMO that doesn't follow the current retail market of MMOs ways of doing things. Or at least it's the next generation maybe of MMOs. I guess that's where my head is at it has some hooks in it that make it different enough and enjoyable enough for people that they want to play it. But also, I can't help but feel like for the fans, there's those people that are like, I want to be in this because I want this to be great when it launches.
I think that's a really good comparison, to be honest with you, of why this phenomenon is happening. And I think we called it a few episodes ago, we called it the Ashes effect.
Yeah.
Because it is an alpha test. We are not players. We are testers. So the problem is that when you start playing the game, especially if you're playing in groups and playing with friends, you not only have the social aspect in place, but you also have an amount of polish, regardless of bugs. We all know that there's bugs during this alpha. We've probably all reported a metric crap ton of these bugs, and they're slowly being fixed. Right. Okay. But there is a level of polish that is on AshesOfCreation right now in the current testing phase that makes it feel like it's a finished game. And I probably would get punched in the face by Steven straight away. And with a split lip bleeding, I would probably still say, but it feels so done. There's so much that we can do, and there's people, and we could grind and do mobs, and we can go through this and we can go through that. We could run caravans. Like, there are so many things. There's so many systems that are not complete that you can dive into to completely suck your time in.
Yeah.
So, and it just like it's got you.